Got to be really careful when these cattle guards are wet. They're super slippery, or they can be. Motorcycles, use extreme caution. Fishermen. At least it's not raining yet. That's kind of nice. This is our campground. There's an upper and a lower. Let's see. I don't know if there are two entrances or just one. Fee area. Read instructions carefully. I don't see any instructions there. Of course, the battery in the GoPro died just as I was pulling up. So let's walk in and check out our site. We're number 9, which is right down here. Could take the trail here. We'll just cut through here. Pretty small site. The road is there. So we've got a bear box for our food and anything that has perfumes. Picnic table, fire pit. This is pretty overgrown. How can we sneak down to the river? Yeah, this is pretty. Guy fishing there. Okay, so we'll unpack everything and then maybe I'll walk the bike down there this time. We'll see. Brought a little bit more this time since the weather's bad. Okay, so should we do the dirty picnic table gear check? I've got my sleeping bag, which is rated to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. Sleeping pad, tent. Got my little goodie bag here that has the retainers that I sleep with. Got a little cup, contact lenses, toothbrush, toothpaste, bushcraft knife, a fork. And then this little goodie bag, I brought a rain jacket, my camera stuff, a water filter, my hat, Change of clothes. This is my food. A little bit of tea. More camera stuff. My second GoPro on a little selfie stick that also is a small tripod. Extra memory card. Some power packs or batteries. That's just a little bit of cardboard and some lint from the dryer to act as tinder to start the fire. And then I've got my backup glasses. So yeah, that's it. See if we can get camp set up. It's illegal to gather firewood here, so they sell it down at the camp office. And I just made a run and grabbed a couple bundles of wood. So, if it's not raining too hard, maybe we'll have a fire tonight. All right. It's a pretty nice filter. I overfilled it a little bit. But once you get the water in, all you need to do is press it, and instead of gravity fed, you just push the water through the filter. All right, now we have filtered water. Got a pretty hard knot there. It's still pretty early, but I'm thinking that I might go ahead and get the fire started. Just in case we get more rain, it would be nice to have the fire going going while I can. Got some dryer lint here. Trying to do this so you can see it on the camera too. This is not a very good fire steel. This is just a cheap one I got off of Amazon the other day. Let's see if I can get enough going there. There we go. Can feel those raindrops. Smoky, blowing my direction. Yeah, this was just a cheap one on Amazon. It's covered in black paint. I was going to make a handle for it, but I never got around to it. Okay, get a little something going before the rain sneaks up on us. The wind is really starting to pick up. I'm guessing that there's going to be more rain shortly. Right now we're just getting tiny little drizzle. I was hoping to get some good time-lapse shots of the sky. I don't know if it's going to work with these clouds. We'll see what we get. But I have my camera set up on a little rock right over here. It's still pretty early, but the light drizzle is getting a little bit heavier. I just have a log on the fire. I'm trying to keep it going slowly because this wood burns quickly. So now I'm kind of debating whether I want to start dinner a little bit early or wait a little bit and risk the rain. So the rain is really coming down, and I'm glad I threw my dinner on the grill a little bit early. Look at this. Pretty good looking, right? Looks all right. I'm gonna bring it over here to my bush plate, which is a, whoops, I just dropped my fork, a log that I've flattened out. See if I can get this tripod open. Oh, there we go. Sorry for the topsy-turvy little dance there. And I guess we're gonna have a quick wet dinner. And then I suppose I'm gonna get in the tent a little bit early. There goes my spike. See how this guy looks. Oh yeah. Look at that. And I forgot my salt. It's a little plastic bag full of white powder. I think I left it in the White House. Set that down for a second. Oh. Guess I'm gonna throw my plate on the, I'm gonna wash the dishes. Oh, there you go. Check it out, guys. I was all cuddled up in the tent and the rain has stopped. There's even a little bit of blue sky. Good morning. The sun is just coming up and it rained again last night. All right, guys. So we took a big gamble with the weather, but I think it paid off. Turned out to be a pretty nice camp out. The fly on my tent, I can just shake the water off, so I've got it packed up. It's not really that wet. The tent body is dry, and pretty much everything else is just kind of damp from the high humidity. While the tea was on, I packed up camp. You can see where the tent was, my little dry rectangle. And since the skies are gray and we're not going to have any pretty light coming through the canyons and that sort of thing, I guess I'm going to enjoy my tea and then hop back on the bike and we'll ride out of here. We get over 300 days of sunshine a year here. And yesterday and today are not those days, clearly. So instead of a blue sky with beautiful clouds, we have the clouds down upon us here in the mountains. But it was a good trip anyway. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys did. It's always nice to get away. This was another of the sub 24-hour trips. So it's quick, but it still feels good to escape. It's worth it. If I had a top box on here, or a front rack or a rear rack, I would more easily be able to pack more gear. But I like this bike naked. I'm sure racks would be practical, but with my bag down here and the space under the seat, 99% of the time I'm good, and I can do a short little camp out like this no problem. Even now that the weather's starting to get a little bit cooler. Once the temperatures drop into the 30s and the 20s and the teens, I would want a bigger sleeping bag. But I was warm and toasty last night with that light little bag, so it worked just fine. Well guys, it's been a good camp out. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will catch you guys on the next video. Get out there and have some fun.